Hello, everyone. This is the guy in the basement, and we're not talking politics today. And now, sports. Yes, the NFL draft finished up Saturday, 3 days, and a lot of you who follow football were probably watching the draft and wondering who your teams were picking, and did you agree with them or disagree with your teams, or did you just go, "What the hell are they picking him for?" By the way, what the hell are they? What the hell are they thinking? Yes, that's the NFL draft, man. We're all a bunch of couch potato coaches, baby. The NFL draft, there's no surprises. Of course, everybody knew Joe Burrows was going to Cincinnati, and he did. He went to Cincinnati with Zach Taylor. Wilson, without improved Cincinnati, maybe in the long run, not in the short term. Cincinnati still needs a lot of work. Sorry, Bengal fans, but I'm sure you know that already. All in all, it was a pretty mellow. It was a pretty mellow draft, pretty vanilla draft. But you got a kind of inside look at the coaches' houses. Let me tell you, man, the top two houses that I liked was the Arizona coach, the Arizona Cardinals coach. I can't remember his name. He used to play for Texas A&M. He was a quarterback down there, but I can't remember his name to save my life right now. But man, his house was nice. You have to admit that, man. That house was nice. Another nice place was the Minnesota Viking coaches. I don't know if that was a study or an office or whatever, but I think that was his man room. That man room rocked. Fireplace, real fireplace. Yes, he had dead animals hanging up, but hey, you're in Minnesota. Uh, but that place looked immaculate, beautiful. Two thumbs up on both those places. I think they were the two best places out of the whole deal. That's how I feel about it. But all in all, the NFL draft was fun to watch. It was more of an end because it was supposed to be in Vegas this year, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But it was kind of fun to watch them, draft from their houses and stuff. Watching Bill Belichick and his dog draft, that was kind of interesting. But Bill Belichick's kind of known to have a kind of a warped sense of humor. So anyway, I think it was fun. It was. I mean, it was kind of an interesting draft. And you have to admit, it was interesting. But all in all, hope everybody liked what they got, but I doubt it. Because I know all the football fans, like I said, we're a bunch of couch potato coaches, you know, probably weren't satisfied with our team's draft. I was a little disappointed in the Bears. I'm a Bears fan, I admit it. I thought they could have done a little bit better, but unfortunately they didn't. They ran out of time and ran out of draft picks. I think they're still missing some pieces. But enough of that. I will give you all those predictions as football season gets a little bit closer. Now, let's talk about college football right before I go here. I am a big fan of college football, and we haven't really had nothing to talk about college football. I do have another show called The Rant, which I am a Nebraska Cornhusker fan, and believe me, I ran about them, the good things, the bad things, and what the fuck were they thinking kind of things. Um, rumors there was an interesting story about 3 weeks ago that if this Corona thing keeps going on, they could possibly play college football in empty stadiums. You heard me right. No, this came off ESPN, off some major sports networks. You know that if this coronavirus keeps going, possibly some of these games, these college football games, either can go either way. Either they can cancel the season or they can play the games in empty stadiums, which I'm totally against that. I'll state me on that record, stamp that on the record. I'm totally against college football being played in empty stadiums. I mean, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever been to a college football game, it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of things going on. You got bands playing. You got people screaming and shouting. Hell, you know where I learned to cuss and use foul language? At a Nebraska football game. That's another story. But all in all, it takes the fun out of the game. It's like I mean, in any game, really, in anything, NFL, hockey, soccer, basketball, playing in an empty stadium, there's no energy there. It'd be like watching a practice game or something like that. And you're just like, you're really bored. But when the fans are there, the fans are rowdy, raising hell, that's what makes college football fun to watch and fun to be there. I've been to a lot of college football games down at Memorial Stadium here in Lincoln, and there is so much energy and so much tradition that goes along with that game. Hopefully, it does not come down to that. Hopefully, they do not play in empty stadiums, because if they do, I'm going to be really fucking bored. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I am. I will be bored out of my mind, because I would be. You miss the atmosphere. Basically, bottom line, you would miss the atmosphere of football, of college football. You would miss it. I would miss it. College football fans would miss it. Like I said, it'd be like watching a practice game. But what the hell do I know? I'm just a guy in the basement trying to avoid the coronavirus. So, everyone, have a wonderful week. And oh, by the way, you can leave a comment. You can hit like or whatever you want to do. Or you can go to drunkfarmer67 at gmail.com if you want to leave a comment there. Please do. I will get to you as soon as I can. I always do. It may take a few days, but I always check up on emails. So, do that. I love to hear from everybody. So until then, I will see you next week. Everybody have a nice rest of the week and stay safe and stay out of trouble. So long.